Okay, so let's start from the last day lesson, which is CSS, and continue from there. I'm going to start on Notepad again. Right, we just discussed the box model for CSS, right? The borders, padding, and yes, borders, padding, margin. We just discussed about those properties, and also we discussed about three ways of embedding CSS. One is inline CSS, where the CSS is added to the tag as an attribute. Then internal CSS. Internal CSS means the head section inside the style tag. We are like writing our CSS. The advantage of inline CSS is like basically it's powerful. That is only applicable for the particular tag. But in internal CSS is valid for the entire page. But if it is external CSS, it can be referred by multiple pages even. Right? Even by the other websites, it can be referred. If you know the URL, you can call it from other websites too. For an example, the Google style sheets we can call. Right? So similar to like these Ajax libraries and related style sheets we can call, because these are external. External means can be called by any file. Sometimes I think you have seen like Facebook and other sites, sometimes it's not loading properly. It displays just text boxes here and there, and it's not properly displayed. The reason is the CSS is not properly loaded. Then you can see right here something like this, Facebook CSS not loaded. So when CSS is not loaded, you can see something like this in Facebook.
Yes.
Right? Sometimes the internet connection is slow, or some things.
Is there, right?
Kind of without can be even here. This kind of website, Google, so looks like this. The main reason is this is they are calling external CSS, but this external CSS is not properly loaded. Then what you need to do is you have to disconnect and reconnect and see if the internet speed is good, because it will be loaded. But sometimes due to that linking errors, or sometimes rarely these CSS hosted websites can be down. Rarely. That means Facebook is not down, but the particular CSS related website is slow or down for some reason. Then also, even though our connection is very well, then also this can happen. But it's very rare. It's 99.999 up rate is there. Only 0.0001% down rate normally, but that can happen. Even like yesterday or day before yesterday, WhatsApp was down. Right? Globally, WhatsApp, I don't know whether you are aware of, but globally there was a problem in WhatsApp for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. It was down. That can happen rarely. Right? Okay, that is what the externals is. Advantages you can call from anywhere, any site. The disadvantages, on the other hand. So in case like if the website is down, linking is not properly working, then that will not be displayed. But if it is internal with the page, anyhow the CSS is loaded. If it is inline with the page, CSS is loaded. Right? Now actually what we need to do is we need to think about the nested nested levels of CSS. So let's start creating a basic HTML file. You can do this with me. I'm going to create a very basic file. And let's do a practical example of these. And I'm going to have the head section.
Visual Studio.
Sorry?
I installed Visual Studio instead of brackets.
Oh, Visual Studio Code.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, right? I think this first one, right? Visual Studio Code.
Yeah. Yes.
That is a free version. You can just download and install. Yeah, that is also a very good integrated environment. Oh, in like normally when we are training for kids in, especially when I was doing the USA and Canada classes, we were using a real-time environment. I cannot remember the name. That is for the coding anyway. Wait. I think Visual Studio Live can also be used, but that is no. Cannot exactly remember the tool name, but no. Visual Studio also allow you to live share that code together, not that code pen, not that even. No, it's not listed here. Later I'll tell you, right? That is for actually like you can also code in the same environment, right? When I'm coding here, you can also start coding there, right? That is something Replit. Yeah, that's it. If you're using Replit, it can be used for collaborative coding, right? So that is for writing Python codes and other codes online, collaborative. That is a browser actually. Together we can code using this. I'm not sure why it's not loading, but let's move to so let's start creating. Okay, I have account this. Create here HTML. Let's title. So shall I share this with you? Sometimes you might be able to, I cannot remember how I did this, but long time ago I was using this. Can you see the code?
Yes, sir.
Same code?
Wait, sir. It's loading.
No. Oh yes.
Still loading.
Oh yeah, it takes some time because this is like a cloud environment. Need to call the server instant. That's the reason. Anyway, so wherever we do, doesn't matter. You can use like online, like your version, Visual Studio version, Notepad, anything. So let me use Notepad first, like then the title section. And not the title section. Let it open. Don't close. Let it open, and let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to create a list, unordered list in HTML. That's why I said HTML is important for starting this. Then inside that I am going to have few list items.
Now I can see.
It took that much of time to load?
Sorry, sir?
It took that much of time?
Yeah.
Okay, gallery, portfolio. Can you see the same thing that I'm seeing? Or
No, different one, index HTML.
yeah. So what I'm going to do is, shall I copy and paste and just see whether you can see my changes? I'm going to Okay, copy and paste it here. Oh, the CSS is added. Okay. Can you see the changes?
Not yet.
Okay, I think I must invite, I guess. So what's your email?
Sanket Diva.
SANK
E.
Huh?
DIVA.
Huh?
88.
Huh?
88
Huh?
@gmail.com.
Okay, I think this is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Otherwise, you won't be able to see, right? And this link also I'll share with you. This is join. You can either use the invitation in the.
I can see, sir.
Sorry?
I can see now. The
Okay.
color code.
You can see the code that I have edited.
Yeah.
This one, right?
Yes, yes.
Can you edit? That is my question. Can you try to edit it? It
No.
should work because this is collaborative editing. Either go to the link that I have provided. So I think that will be work. Replicate join. The join link that I have just sent. Can use that. You can also edit this, like. But still, I cannot share that you have joined. Just like sometimes you can preview, but not edit.
They're asking for several verifications to select pictures.
Oh, doesn't matter. Right? That is like just for because. Okay.
Yes. But I can't edit.
You can't edit. See, I can see that you have recently joined.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. The observing mode is also there. Here you have to edit here. This way. This side, the index.html. I hope you can. It should be there. Because even the observing mode is available. When I set the observing mode, I can see whatever you're doing there. So what it says? Can you try to add another list element, another list item?
Give me a second, sir. Edit.
If it is slow, it's okay. Let's do independently. But if this works, right, it is really nice because then collaboratively we can do the coding. Okay, here can edit. It's given, right? but you have not accepted the email one. The other one, you are given the permission which you can edit.
There is option to edit in workspace, but after that it moves to another window.
Hmm. Can you share the screen? Then I can just help you. To share the Zoom screen, I'll help you. Hello?
Give me a second, sir. I will
Yes.
share.
Yeah, I can see that now you are selecting this. Everything I can see, the observing mode is working now. You can press enter after the contact and add a new one.
Okay, sir.
So you have erased that. I can see it. Okay. Now that's what I need, right? So, okay. It works.
Yes.
So no need to share. I'll share my screen there. Right. Okay. Whatever you are doing, I can see. Okay. After the contact, you can press enter and add another list item just to test. Press enter there. Right. Okay. Here. Another list item. Maybe
What
you
is
can
that?
type test. Just test. Right. Okay. Right. Can you see that? Now, whatever you're editing there is like it's a collaborative editing now, right? This was like I was using this long ago with my Canadian students, right? Because like it's so it will allow closer to 50 students. Like they all can collaborate, they all can suggest, edit, everything can be done in a single browse, and whenever you need, you can just select all, copy paste into your notepad and run it. And whatever the editing done, you can refresh here, then that will be added to here. So to previewing will done the same time. Okay, so then I'm going to link CSS and link rel, link rel equal style href. I'm referring to this one, right? Style.css in the same folder. Type is equal to text CSS. Okay, right. Saved, and nothing happens because, like, even after adding, because this is CSS, but in the CSS, it's basically nothing is the HTML body with 100% and height 100%. That is the only part. So if I just add another tag like body, if I add this background, background COLOR, background color, and hash red, green, blue. That is ugly. Let's add more red. E. Okay. In the preview, you can see it's adding that background color. Right. I hope that you can remember HTML colors. So this is red portion. E9 is amount of red. 78 is green portion. Then blue. Actually, this should come through the HTML. HTML, we have learned about this hexadecimal digit. In hexadecimal numbers, like what is the maximum that you can go? Maximum largest hexadecimal digit is F. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
Not in HTML, we learned that in basic lesson.
Yeah.
Right? The maximum is F. Then
But
that
I
means like,
don't know the color codes.
yeah, color codes for like not just for color codes. Anyway, maximum hexadecimal number is F. Digit is F.
No, I mean, I don't know the color codes. Like, what is the color code for the red?
Yeah, that can be easily figured out, because if you know the hexadecimal, that's it. No need to know the color codes, because starting from 00, that is the minimum. The maximum is FF, right? The minimum red is 00, maximum red is FF. In between that, any hexadecimal digit is acceptable. Okay, can you tell me the color code for red now? Color order is red, green, blue, RGB. Then what is the color for red?
00.
Maximum red is F. Yes, F. Then no green, no blue. That is red. Understood?
Red, green, blue. Okay.
Red, green, blue. That is the order. That is why I said, like, you have to first do the HTML, then come to CSS. Otherwise, in big trouble, because, like, anyway, try to learn HTML through the other classes then, right? Because we can't go back. If you're going to go back, it's like circulating or like doing the same thing again and again. So that is like not going to help. But anyway, so gradually we will capture, because we are using that. So only thing that you need to know is the hexadecimal value. The minimum hexadecimal is what? 00. If all are minimum, what is the color? No color at all. It is black.
Okay.
Right? No red, no green, no blue. If all colors present, full red, full green, full blue, what is the color? Full red,
White.
full green, full blue. That is white. Right? Because you know, in your like in your school, I think you learn when white light is sent through prism, it will divide to the colors in the rainbow, right?
Yes.
Right. Then actually that says if you mix the colors in the rainbow, it forms white light, right? Everything together is white. Nothing is black. No color means black. Okay. Then what is this? 0000 FF?
Blue.
Yes. Red, green, only blue. That is blue color. Then red, green, blue. This is green color. Right? Green maximum. Right. There can be some intermediate things like
FF means green blue mixture, right?
yeah. So here also a green color, but like light is less. So here also a green color. It is very dark green, right? Because very dark green. Then 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Likewise, you can increase the amount to 1F, but still you can see very dark green.
Yeah, it increase and decrease only the green part, right?
Yeah, only the green part. Then 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. Likewise, up to 2F. Still you can see it is dark green. Then 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. Likewise, up to 3F. Likewise, there are 2, 5, 6 variants of greens. 2, 5, 6 variants of green. Why? Start with 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, up to dot 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 up to 0F. Then 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, up to 1F. Then 2, 0, 2, 1, 2F. 3, 0, 2, 1, up to 3F. 4, 0, 4, 1, up to 4F. Then 5, 0, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, up to 5F. Likewise, then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 means A. Then A0, likewise it goes, right? A0, A1, A2, up to AF. Then B0, B, likewise it increases.
Yes.
FF is the largest. So there are 2, 5, 6 greens altogether. 0, 0 to FF, 2, 5, 6 variants of greens. Then you can mix different amount of colors, and then you can create your own color. Red and green together create yellow color. Red and green is yellow. Then green and blue. Green and blue is cyan. Sorry, green and blue is cyan. Then red and blue, magenta. Red and blue is magenta. And this we learn in HTML color theory, right? So then different colors, so why these colors? Because in computers, RGB is for monitors, but CMYK is for printers,
Yes, yes.
right?
Cyan,
Yeah,
cyan.
cyan means blue and green. Then magenta means blue and red. Then yellow means red and green. Then key means key. Key means black. And key means nothing. But black ink is separately there because nothing කියලා අපිට නිකන් ඉන්න බෑ. We have white papers, no? Therefore, we have black inks separately in CMYK. But in RGB is working monitors, red, green, blue. In Photoshop also, we are using these colors. HTML, CSS, all we are using these colors. You need to know about this color coding, right? I'm not going. I will send you the note about the color codes, and you can just refer to this because I'm out of it. I have the notes with me for the moment.
And
RGB.
able to get the tute of the CSS.
Yeah. Here you can see RGB CMYK how it forms.
Yes, yes, yes.
RGB when it makes CMYK forms, CMYK when it makes RGB forms.
K is the common part for.
Sorry?
K is the common part for colors.
Yeah, yeah. There's a common part that everything together create white here, but here in the printer, everything together create black color.
Okay.
Black means it's like brownish black. It's not exactly that, it's brownish black. Because this is chemistry, right? In printers, chemistry works. In screen, physics works. Physics means light. Chemistry means chemicals. Here light, here the chemicals. That's the difference, right?
Yes.
Okay, light and chemicals. So, everything has a link. That's why I said, like, when you ask him from here and there, we need to cover this lesson, this can be done that way. But actually, in the book, there are lessons. That is the issue in like Sri Lankan syllabus. We consider those as lessons. But the thing is, actually speaking, those are not lessons. Those are everything is linked to each other. Right? Everything has a link. You can just Control S or save, and so whatever the results will be appear here. When you change the color changes. Okay, you can tell even simple letters will work. Doesn't matter, right? No need to worry. I just added capital letters, but simple letters will work.
Okay.
Okay. Then let's move to the index back. And my idea was like not to give that, but anyway. So let's now you can see inside UL there are list items. We can call this as nested tags. Inside UL we have list items, 2 tags. Then we can give a style to that. Okay, inside UL list item we can say color. Color equal, let's say hash. Oh. Okay. So if you mention like that, so you can see the colors of the list items change. Actually, inside UL, this is how you give it. Inside UL, the list items. Not all the list items, but inside unordered list items. That means if you are having an ordered list there, that will not be affected to the ordered list. Because not to everything. If you're having ordered list here, OLI, that won't be affected. Here you can see the ordered list in black color, but unordered list in green color. Why? Because we have given the style inside UL space, or you can assign this a class. Let's say, let's give this UL a class, UL class equal menu. Right, UL class equal menu. There, now what I'm going to do, I will change this to dot menu class. Inside menu class, the list items. Now we were not the UL is affected. Right? That means if you're having like normal OL will not be affected. Normal UL will not be affected. Normal unordered list will not
So
be affected. Right? Normal ordered list will not be affected. But special class menu, if there is a class called menu, that will be affected. So we can nest this. Okay, now I'm going to give a few more styles. I just need, okay. Telling that display
can you
has,
explain it again little bit?
sorry,
Can you little bit explain
which one?
the menu? Like if there is a menu list.
Yeah, menu means like here, can you remember the class selector we learned last week?
Yeah.
Right? I am giving that class here. Now the class selector is menu, right? Class name is menu. What I'm going to tell now, dot menu means menu class. Inside menu class, if there is a list item, that means inside the menu class, this one, if there is a list item, that means these items, right?
Yeah.
Can you understand? I can tell exactly these items. Otherwise, otherwise, if you generally give list items need to be like this, then if you had like different, if you want to actually display a list, then what will happen? That will be edited. That is headache, no?
Yeah.
Actually, if you want to display a list, ඇත්තටම list එකක් පෙන්න ගන්න ඕන වුණත් පෙන්වන්න බෑයි. That will be edited. That will be displayed like this. But we don't want that. අපිට ඕන මේ menu කියන class එකේ තියෙන list item විතරයි. We need only the list items in the menu.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
That's why we are giving with this dot menu in menu class. If there are list items, menu, this is class selector. So LI is what? Is it class selector, tag selector, or ID selector? Tag selector, right? Three selectors are there now. Class selector, ID selector means IDs, tag selector means tag. LI is a tag, no? LI is a tag. What is body? Is it a tag selector, class selector, or ID selector?
Tag selector.
Tag selector. Then HTML and body, what are they?
HTML.
Tag selectors, right?
Yeah, selectors.
Tag selectors. LI is a tag selector. Dot menu?
ID selector.
Your class. Dot means? Dot
Class
means class. Dot means class. Hash means ID, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't forget. Hash means ID. Okay, let's say hash current page. Hash current page means the particular ID. I'm giving hash current page color hash short format FFF is white. That is 3-letter format. FFFFF 3-letter format is white. That is current page is in white. So we don't have such now, but when you click something, you can assign that as LI. Let's say ID is current. This should be done dynamically, right? Dynamically on that time. Can you select now? Oh, current what? Current
page.
Current page. Yeah. Current page. This should be done dynamically. Dynamically can a වෙලාවට වෙන්න ඕන. Click කරාම විතරක් සුදු පාට. Once you click, so the ID should be that time ID should be altered.
Yeah. So these things should be done in the external CSS, right?
No needs. You can do it in internal CSS too.
Uh-huh.
But inline difficult, right? Inline it's difficult, but internal it's possible. Internal, what you have to do is you have to like create style tag there,
Yeah.
and inside style tag you can paste these styles. That's all.
Yes.
Let's cut it. When you cut it, you can see nothing is there, no style is applied, but you can paste it inside this. Save it, and you can see now it's appearing. Right? You can give it in internal CSS also. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
But for clarity, I have given this in
External CSS.
external because the CSS is now in a separate file. But if it is not linked, it will looks like bare HTML. Okay. Now we know how the nesting part happens inside this one. So if I give something like this, can you tell me the meaning? Dot my then p a hash sp. So if I give like this, what is the meaning of that?
That should be under class
My under class my, then inside that paragraph tag, inside that a tag, anchor tag, right? Link, anchor tag, inside that
ID.
sp id. Not every anchors, but especially with sp id. Right? When you give something, okay, let's give a color for that in hash. I'm going to give, okay, not color, I'm giving border. Okay, border, 1 pixel solid border black. Okay, 1 pixel solid black border. Nothing is here. If I try with, okay, let me introduce a class called my div class my. If I write something here, it won't be affected because this something is just something, right? Inside, but inside this, if you have a paragraph, if you write something, that will also not be affected.
It should be the A tag.
Something inside that, if you have a normal a anchor href equal http://www.google.com, that won't be affected. Right, that is a link that won't be affected. It is just a link. Hello Google, right? That is not affected. But if there's another link, let me add another link. And here I'm going to add span same hello Google. Still you cannot see anything, right? Still that will be hello Google link. But here if I change it to ID, what is the ID I have given? Cannot remember. SP.
So what's the meaning of span?
Span is another just another tag, right? Just another tag. It's not bold, nothing, no formatting, just a placeholder.
Instead of writing span, just we can write ID equals span SP, right?
No, without ID is attribute. No? You have to write some kind of tag, at least paragraph tag, a bold tag, maybe.
Yes.
Some tag, but bold tag will bold this. No? That's why I add span. Bold tag will bold the text also. That is why I span will do no formatting, zero formatting.
Yes.
Span is like basically a marker. It does not do any formatting. It's not applying any kind of formatting. Understood this?
Yes.
Oh, this is nested. Like you can write there this any number of time you can nest. Don't make it complex. Just telling. So inside the my class paragraph tag, inside that there's a tag, inside that there's a ID of SP, and that should be in with this style. Likewise, you can go to any number of levels. Okay, let's come to the previous topic. Now I just wanted to change the menu items actually. I have formatted this display blocks, then I'm floating this to left side. Left float in the
alignment, right?
Yeah, that will basically write that one after another. Can you see? Earlier it was a list.
Yeah.
So this is general list. Can you remember this was a general list? But now it's written as horizontally. And I can just set a width also. Width is let's say 130 pixels. Okay. Now it is arranged like this.
Yeah. So if we add margin, it will increase this.
Yeah, that will be applied to the list item, the margin, whatever. You can add anything now. So basically, these are now list items. These are list items. You can just see it in a new window also. See how it happens. It will take some time. Yeah, till it loaded, right? Move to this. Okay, float to left, and yeah, you can do any change over there, and that will be added to the list item. Margin auto will make automatic margins that will made it made it center, but you can give a number of pixels here.
Should save, right, sir?
Yeah, save it. Control S to save. When you save, it will be refreshed. Oh, what is that? Oh, you can see here.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is the full screen code. I need to move this to down, right? Otherwise, this is also aligned here. That's a problem. It's like general list. So general list just after that. That is basically a list, unordered list, and ordered list. I just need to clear both floats, if any. Okay, now it's going down. Clear both means any floats available, it will discard. That means it will start with a new line. Otherwise, it's trying to float to the remaining space. That is a headache, no?
Yeah.
It's really need to take a ring and make a float
I didn't.
move to that. But clear both, when you apply clear both, it will ignore. Actually, these things will not be asked in the examination, right? Don't worry. They will only test the theoretical knowledge of you. They are not testing the technical knowledge. Basically, whether you know this or not. Like if you have seen this, that's enough. Then you can, at the examination time, you can understand and reply, understand and respond. So just need to know why this comma is used, why the space is used, why dot is used, why hash is used. So those things, right?
Yeah.
But I just want to show you actually what here. Can you see now what has happened? It has created something using something like menu. But we started with a general list. Here, can you see? It's a general list, unordered list.
Yeah.
Right? But it due to CSS, it ended up being a menu. And you can add more things like let's reduce the width because you have added a margin. I'm reducing the width therefore. And the next is adding a background color. Let's add the hash. Some dark color. 6666666. Save. You can see now items are having a dark background, but still it's not looks like menu items. You can align the text center, text align center, and let's add a padding. Padding means gap between the border and, so let's add 20 pixels padding. Surrounding gap.
20 pixel mean TRBL or the 20 pixels, right?
Sorry?
TRBL altogether 20 pixels, right, sir?
Padding is 20 pixels.
Yeah, altogether, right?
Yeah, padding means the gap between the text and the border.
No, I asking like if we need to have the top and bottom separate one.
All sides. PRB, top, bottom, right, left, all sides. Can you see now it is text align, and so why there's a gap between these items? Because you have given a margin, right? Understood. The margin is gap between gap between the neighbors. That is margin. I can make it 0 because like I don't need a gap between the neighbors because like this is a menu, a continuous menu. So I can make like this. Can you see now? But if you want to align that the entire menu center, you can apply that, apply this. So let's add a division div, and I'm going to add ID for this div, ID equal menu. Right? Div ID equal menu, that means only one such thing is there in the page. So in the div tag. Now I'll go there and I'll add hash menu. Hash menu means the ID, right? ID menu, I'm adding margin auto. That will make this center. Save. Ooh, what has happened? Margin auto. Let's give a width and height. With 1000 pixels, height 50 pixels. Let's add a border also to see that. Border 1, 2 pixels, solid white. Just want to see that. Okay, you can see now this is the section, and inside that this precise, but you can just further expand this. To do this, actually, I can increase the width of one item with 120. What do you think about that? Okay, it is too much. So let's reduce to 110. Save. Oh, a little, maybe 111. Okay, I think it's enough. Or even 112 can be given. Right, that's enough. Then what I'm going to do is I'll reduce the, no, keep the padding as it is, doesn't matter. Padding 20 pixels, and let's reduce this to 10 pixels and both sides 20 pixels. Okay, that looks great. So let me remove this now because I don't need the border. I just want to see that. That's why I added. I'm putting 0 pixel border, and you can see now no border. And now we have a menu. Right? If you want, so I'm going to do a web design, right? This is not needed. Understand that this is not needed for your examination. Just understand, just practice this. If you love CSS, that will be added advantage. Right? Because you don't need this for your examination for sure. They will not definitely ask up to this level here. Let me increase up to 100%, percentage 100, and I'm changing the color, background color to the same color as this. Then you will see that in the background, actually what will happen, the div will span on the background. Can you see? Now you cannot recognize both, right? The div and both are there. Both div and this text is there, but like you can see that as one thing. But if you want to see the item separately, you can add a border to this. Border 1 pixel solid white color border. Now you can see items separately like this. Right now you can see the item height is not actually, the item height is not matching with height of the div. You can change it.
Yes.
Let's make it 12. Not enough. 14. Okay, done. The menu is there now. Everything is there. If you make it center, reduce the size, it will come to the center, right? Yeah. So no need to worry much about that. And I just need to show you a pseudo class. Pseudo class is one pseudo class. Pseudo class means when you are moving your mouse or some action, when you're doing some action, when you're taking some action, for an example, moving your mouse, hover, hover, means when you're moving your mouse over that, I need to change the cursor to pointer. What it does, when I move, I can see a hand. Can you see?
Yes.
Change into hand. Can you see it? Hello?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Change into hand. Then I just need to change the background color too. I need to make the background color darker. Background color, I want to make it more darker. Therefore, I'm using maybe 3333. So it's more dark. Okay, when I'm moving this, show the motion.
Yes.
This is how actually these are made of. And when you click this, it should change the color, right? So that that further explore. Actually, I just need to show you how this is made of. These borders are not needed. Actually, it looks also ugly, and you can just remove this white color borders. You can decide what to do with this, right? Now you can see it's only showing this. Let's add a border to bottom. When hover, add in border bottom of 4 pixels. Copy, paste the border bottom. 4 pixels solid white. Okay, that's something interesting with the then trying. Can you see this? So it's adding a white color border to the bottom. Can you see?
Yes.
So I know this is not a nice one because this background color is not matching with the menu. You can decide what to do with this and you can change it. Maybe you can add a little bit of red to make it purple. Maybe 9 there and 9 there, 8 there. So that will make this purple, and 4 there. Sorry, 5 there and 4 there. We'll add some purple color look to that. Here also 9 and 9 and 8 there. That will add more purple look to the menu. Okay, we can add something like this. Change the colors and see whether you can. The background color, I personally don't like the background color. That's the issue. You can add.
Maybe a lighter.
Okay, now the purple menu is not matching it. Change it to the previous gray color one. Okay, you can access the code, right? I think you can access the code because right click is available to you as well, right? You can change it. Pseudo classes means these temporary classes. Temporary means it's happening only when mouse is moved. So that is what called pseudo. With that, actually, all the theories required for CSS is covered. Next day, if you are comfortable with HTML, we can move to PHP part.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay. But please go to HTML. So you can watch my videos, I guess. Like there are a lot of videos. Even I did the HTML part for grade 9, 10 students. You can watch that also. That's covered in very basics. So go through that. And also for A-level students I have done. Those are available in the channel. Just go to that as well.
Okay. YouTube channel, right?
Okay then. Good night.
Okay, sir. Good night. Thank you. And when will be the next class, sir? Shall I?
Yeah, that's keep in touch.
Yeah.
I'll let you know, right? Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.